barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So shout out to CJ over at Goodfella, formerly known, what was his old name? Anyway, y'all probably know him as CJ the Goodfella now. Boxing Clinic. Oh yeah, the Boxing Clinic. And which referred me to an article by Bad Left Hook. And my ears are up. I wouldn't say concerned just yet, but you must do your due diligence. And I know Mikey Garcia is coming up for 135, and people were saying, so what if he takes steroids? So what? So what if he is working with Victor Conte? Well, let me tell you something. I have no doubt that they're going to be peddling and cycling some form of legal PEDs and just below the surface. It's kind of like when you take out $9,999 out the bank, right? 4 days in a row. You know what I mean? You got to sign. If you sign for $10,000, you just want the government to know. You know, I'm shocked Mikey Garcia chose him. We have so many credible trainers out here in Los Angeles. And one of the reasons why you would choose a person like him is for the supplements. You know, the training you can get anywhere. Victor Conte is a convicted felon. We're not making this up. We're not making up that he ratted out on somebody else. We're not making up that he said Willie Monroe wasn't with me. In the article, he said, oh, he was in New York. My hands are off. My hands are clean. Remember Caesar? Ain't no blood on my hands, you know, and you can't trust a man like that. My advice to the Spence camp, Team Spence, feel free to get a secondary testing. Understandably, you have to do the testing too, and that become redundant and annoying, but you need a backup plan. The same way Tyson Fury did for his team. He did, I believe he used USADA and VADA. He paid an extra $50,000. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't know how much it costs. I'm just using that as a number. But make sure that Mikey Garcia is clean. Now, Mikey Garcia, I believe, is 38, 39, and 0, somewhere in there. He's one of my favorite fighters. But I don't make decisions like this. I can't make a decision like this. You know, I'm disappointed. Slightly disappointed, you know, that he would choose Victor Conte. In the article, it said they've been working together for 3 years. I don't know to what extent, but this is the first time he's up at snack. The article referred to, and the article was very, very diligent and very, very great at creating the picture of Victor Conte and using great words to make it very clear the dangers that Mikey Garcia is in. Now, Errol Spence might decline all of that. The reason why is because this is the biggest payday of his life. And he thinks he's head and shoulders stronger, bigger, faster, stronger, and more importantly, better than Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia will be using some concoctions of, let's say, supplements. We'll call them supplements, you know. He hasn't been convicted yet, quote unquote, yet. I mean, he's still innocent. But you can't make these decisions as fighters, man. Like, in my humble opinion, you can't make you can't, you know, because I can almost guarantee you, if Victor Conte was black, you know, this wouldn't be happening. I have no doubt in my mind. You guys can say, oh, Fred throwing out the race card, the black card again, whatever you want to say. It's evident. And I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed in Mikey. You know, I understand. I know he needs to put on weight the right way. I know he needs to decrease his body fat. I know he needs to gain more muscle. I understand he needs to be a little bit more, he needs more agility. He's going to need more power. I understand all that, and I understand what he's up against. And I have I should have said this at the beginning of the video, I have the utmost respect for Mikey Garcia. You know, that family is just astounding. Robert Garcia has put together the best game plans that we've seen. Think about Maidana against Broner, Maidana against Mayweather 1 and 2, and the one I was more impressed with, Cuellar against Abner Mares. Boxed his head off and knocks him down in the 12th round, 11th or 12th round. You know, countered and led, was the matador, was the bull. Man, he did a hell of a job. And I actually said, I actually gave him a fictitious award. The manager, the trainer with the game plan of the year award. He puts together some great game plans, and I can never take that away from him. So with that being said, with this legal cheating that's going on up north, I don't trust no fighter that trains with Victor Conte. Even if I like you, like Mikey Garcia, I don't trust you. And why is he allowed? Why the fuck is Victor Conte allowed to have his hands on these athletes in boxing? Why? I don't get it. Why? Enough is enough. We got to stand up and say he should not be allowed to touch these fucking fighters. The same way that Madoff can't invest money. The same fucking way that Bernie Madoff can never, I know he's in jail now, but the same way he can never ever get involved with investing other people's money is the same way Victor Conte should not be allowed to put supplements in athletes' bodies in America. That's just how I feel personally. And you guys know my background. I am a hard-working, middle-aged man that prides himself on sweating my ass off to get in the best shape of my life. Now, understandably, I'm not a professional athlete. I don't aspire to be one. I aspire to look like one, But at the end of the day, I'm disappointed. Mikey, I don't know when I'm going to see you probably in February. Oh, no, I'll probably see you. I know you're coming to Abner Mares fight. I'll see you February 9th, probably at the earliest or the latest. I'll see your brother this week. But I just think, I have my concerns. And I was actually going to reach out to Derek James this week anyway and ask him could I interview him sometime soon. But I'm gonna send him that article because they need to understand what the hell they're up against. And you guys say, what if the foot was on the other side? I would do the same exact thing. I don't trust no athlete that trains with Victor Conte. I don't trust him. I don't. He's a cheater. He's a convicted felon. And it's not the point that I'm on a convicted felon, because I have tons of people that I admire, tons of people that I love that are convicted felons. Malcolm X, my fucking hero. You understand? So I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is this. He is knowingly and willingly replicating and duplicating what he was convicted of. You understand? His behavior hasn't changed. It's like looking at a test. Y'all remember this shit in grade school? Well, you can't get every question right. It's like you steal the test from your teacher and you miss 2 on purpose. That's basically what's going on, and I don't want Mikey to get popped. And I'm also doing this video because I do not want Mikey Garcia to get popped. I want Mikey Garcia to get his $15-20 million. I want Errol Spence to get his $15-20 million and live happily ever after. I genuinely believe that they deserve it. Mikey Garcia, I've been a fan of Mikey. Mikey knows I have the utmost respect for him. I have nothing, but I have to ask these questions. If he was fighting Floyd Mayweather would be leading, asking these questions. You understand what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather was the first, was the trailblazer, was the pioneer in Olympic style drug testing. You understand? And I can't say there's something fishy going on. I don't trust the head honcho that's involved. I don't trust him. And he's going to be at the fight. And I am more than willing to interview him and tell him he's not good for boxing. There's nothing good about Victor Conte for boxing. And it bothers me that you will willingly go pay this man $30,000, $50,000, $60,000 probably for, it's a big time camp, so you understand he's going to get paid handsomely, and you allow this to happen. Mikey, I'm disappointed. I don't understand why you would do this. I can't wait to interview you and ask you these questions, man. I'm disappointed. You don't need him. Your ass need here's what you need. You don't need a strength and conditioning and speed coach. You need a strength coach. Isolate him. He just gets you stronger. You get a conditioning coach. You get him quicker, and you get a speed coach. You hire 3 different coaches just to focus on one entity, and you allow them to come up with a game plan. You don't put them all in one like most people do. You understand? We got great trainers out there. We got Larry Wade. We got you got Deontay Wilder's trainer. You got Abner Mares has a great trainer. I don't know his name, but he's in great shape. You know, I'm uncertain if he still works with him, but you know, if you want a Latin trainer, white trainer, black trainer, they're great trainers. You know, and Abner Mares is always coming tip top shape, ready to rock and roll. It's always worked for him. Obviously, we know Deontay Wilder, and obviously we know what Larry Wade has done with Sean Porter. You know, and he'll have Caleb Plant coming up in the coming weeks, and Badu Jack. So there are so many different avenues, trusted avenues you can go to get your results. You know, and I will from this point forth, not from this point, I will always question or have an ear up for athletes that go train with Victor Conte. It's just what I feel. It's just what I believe. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. And that's just simply what I feel. Man, Mikey, damn. Anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I've never interviewed Mikey Garcia on the phone, but I'm dying to interview Mikey Garcia on the phone. I'm going to text that article to Derek James. I'm going to text it to him as soon as I hang up this video. And I just want him to be aware of it. I want he and Earl Spence to be aware of where the hell Mikey Garcia is at, because, and they don't want nothing bad to happen. They about to get the biggest paydays of their life. And they're 4-1 favorite. Why would you want anything bad to happen to this fight if you're Team Spence? You know, so anyways, man, I salute y'all. Happy holidays. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. Hanukkah, whatever you do, but this is a family day, man. Love your fucking family, man. I understand that people have their they have their differences as it relates to why we celebrate the holiday, but in America, it's a national holiday. Embrace it, enjoy it with your family. All right. Feel free to hold your ground. Sometimes you got to hold it to yourself. You know, it's like me and media. I'm the only guy that has my stance from start to finish. I'm the only media member that will stand on the platform and say, I will root for this fighter because he's black. People gonna say it quietly, but I'm the only one that will hold that mantle. You understand? I'm the only media member that said, I want these black profiles to be raised. You know, so sometimes you just got to hold it to yourself. Love your family, man. Love your mom. Love your kids, man. You understand? There are no differences today. All right? Because family is important. So anyways, man, I love y'all. Mikey Garcia, I'm questioning your decision to go up to Snack. Barbershop conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.